And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Green. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Rush is on him. Quickly complete. He's loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The kick is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Got a man. It's Young. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Razorbacks take their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Jackson will throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Goes high to pull it in. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! He got it, beat down in bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown Razorbacks. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans. And it's Fresno State looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Find some fresh air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll run the option. The keeper on the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Smith. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Jackson gonna throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Lets it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On the left side, here's Coleman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hammond. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, and in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Hammond. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Finds the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Using his feet. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Looking to the big tight end. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. What a grab with one hand. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense in.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Smashes through the tackle. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick. on the move. It's Russell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They kick it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Hammond. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling.
Makes a grab and room to run. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Coleman open on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He's looking to pass. On the move to his left. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your...
Grabs it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And here's the deal. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. 4th and goal, which makes a difference to me because I drove the ball down the field. I've had some success. Do I want to stay aggressive here? This offense is down, but has a chance to really put some points on the board and make a little bit of a splash.
Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Cowboys! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The option, the keeper. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's taking the deep shot. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stab? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive first down for the offense.
Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback takes a knee and they'll start this new season with a victory.